So on today's menu, we have stuffed salmon, y'all. It's so good, so easy to make. So you want to start off by using a very good name brand cream cheese. I'm using Philadelphia. I'm not going to tell you that the cheap brand won't be good, but I just don't know. So you want to use a good brand of cream cheese. And then I'm going to mix it up with sharp cheddar cheese and Parmesan cheese as well. And then this is really good now, but this is optional. This just gives it more flavor. This is a shrimp scampi sauce. I will show you the label right now so you guys won't have to ask me what is it. Zantonio scampi sauce. And y'all, this is so good on toast, your linguine, yada yada yada. Then I'm gonna be taking my Cajun seasoning. Y'all be on the lookout for my seasoning because it is coming. So I use my Cajun seasoning, and then I'm just gonna mix that all together. Now it's better when your cream cheese is more at room temperature. However, I just got this from the store, so this is why it's gonna be a little bit more hard to mix together. But you just want to mix it, make sure everything is nicely mixed and blended. And now we can start on our salmon pocket. Now for my salmon, I use wild caught. I like everything wild caught. However, I know not everybody can get to wild caught, so if you're doing your farm raised, do you, boo-boo. So I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to slit a hole, slit a slice, slit a pocket on the salmon. I feel like I'm going to work. I'm going to surgery on this thing. So once it's nice and, cut to how you want it, to how much filling you want, now we can go ahead and insert our filling inside of the pocket. Y'all, this meal was super good. It was delicious. It was something different rather than, your regular baked salmon, pan-seared salmon. So you just want to take your spoon and now just add that filling. Now, me, I personally don't like cheese, period, unless it's like melted. But I'm not going to add in a whole lot of cheese. Like, I do want to taste some salmon. I don't want it to just overpower the salmon. So I feel like I'm adding just enough. Now, this thing don't have to be perfect. Just add your pocket, add your filling. You could put very little, you could put a whole lot. It's totally up to you. Now this is the fun part. I'm using my buttery, it's called buttery steakhouse seasoning. So I just like the flavor that it gives. So I'm using that buttery seasoning. Then I'm going to take Italian seasoning. And with salmon, you don't need a lot of seasoning because it can get really salty really quick. So just be very light-handed. And then I'm going to sprinkle some of my garlic and onion powder and Cajun seasoning. Y'all, these will be coming to a store near you. Just be prepared. So I came up with these blends and I'm in the works with the manufacturer as we speak. And I'm just going to lightly dust that onto the salmon. And now it is time to make our salmon. So I'm starting off with butter in the pan. I have my heat on low to medium heat. And once that butter is nicely melted, you can go ahead and add in your salmon. Now this piece of salmon right here wasn't as thick as the next one. So the next one took a longer time because the piece was thicker. So I'm just going to let this simmer and for about, I want to say 8 minutes on each side. And you just want to drizzle that butter just so that it can have them nice flavors. And if you feel like you need to add more butter, go ahead and do so. So I just want to show y'all it is nicely seasoned. It's looking real good. It's looking real good. I'm proud of myself because this was my first time making stuffed salmon. So after 8 minutes on being low to medium heat, then I'm going to flip it. And we're going to do it to the same way, 8 minutes. Let's just appreciate that well-seasoned salmon. And y'all, it's so tender and juicy in the middle. I hate dried out salmon. And as you can see, that filling is nice and cheesy. Y'all, this dinner was delicioso. So I made it with yellow rice, spinach, and stuffed salmon. And you can do the same thing if you just follow this recipe. Tag me in it. Follow me on Instagram at Dashofblancoo. And I will see you guys in my next video. And be on the lookout for my seasonings. I'm super excited. Support a black business, period.